Father. This man had 5,000 and something not subscribers, followers. Now, look at this.
I bet.
Yep. And if he's not in that, they feel uncomfortable. No, it ain't no I feel uncomfortable. Let's get into it. So, Trish, no. Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Drop it in the chat if you guys can hear me. Just let me know yes or no. Guys, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that like button for your girl. I don't see nobody answer me. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hello, who knew? And chat blessings. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, guys, and no one is telling me if you guys can hear me or not. Jeez, let me see. Hello, hello, hello. I don't want to be up here talking, y'all, if y'all can't hear me. Loud and clear. Okay, thank you, Coco. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Okay. So, guys, let me start off by telling y'all this episode, I'm giving it a 10. I am giving it a 10. That's how good it was to me tonight. Okay, guys? Drop it in the chat. Y'all know we rate the show every week when I do these reviews. Drop it in the chat and let me know what y'all rating the show. While y'all rating the show, go ahead and hit that like button. We got 40 people in here right now. Hit that like button, okay? Hey y'all, I've been up cleaning up, cooking, everything, guys. And I said, oops, it's time to go do my review. So here I am, guys. Yes, yes, yes. I got on my pajamas, y'all. Yep, y'all see the the flags on me. Okay, let me see. Okay, so y'all giving it a 10. Okay, I see some 10s in the building. Okay, Coco gave it an 8. Okay, 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 okay. All right. Okay. Well, I told y'all what I gave it. We are going to go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and put my copyright disclaimer up here because I do not own the rights to any of the clips that I'm going to be playing in my video. Okay, y'all? So let me go ahead and put the copyright disclaimer up. Also, guys, remember all things is allegedly, in my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Now, let me start off saying that Martell, he kept his foot on these men's neck tonight. When I tell y'all he kept his whole foot on their neck. I was like, okay, oh Marty you is in your feelings. I did a video earlier today letting y'all know that he was not letting up on Kimmy, but he ain't letting up on nobody, okay? Martell said he didn't head it up to here, and he is letting his frustration out. So, all this yelling y'all finna hear is Martell Holt, and it starts off with him going off on Maurice. about the car accident. Now, y'all, my thing is, I thought that this car accident stuff was long gone, okay? But evidently, it's not. It is not. Okay? So let's get into it, guys. It starts off, let me put him up here. Let me put old Marty Marr up here. Destiny had to grab him and try to get him under control and everything. Look at Destiny's face, y'all. Let's get into it. Because Martell say he called cap, he called bullshit, and he don't believe what Maurice is saying about this car accident. He don't believe it. Y'all, he even started telling Nail Fletcher to shut up. And Chris was a whole bitch. He was a whole bitch sitting there letting Martell Holt tell his wife to shut up. And Marsau and Maurice was trying to defend Nail, but her own husband wasn't defending her. And Nail was like, you are my husband. She said she was waiting for Fletcher to speak up. Whew. Let's give the floor to Martell because he's full of frustration. Let's let him roll. He said he don't give a fuck.
I am the one who said, and I'm pretty sure he'll remember, maybe we shouldn't invite Martell because he will likely act up. So
now Kimmy didn't want to invite Martell, and Kimmy says this is why, because Martell will act up, and he did.
I said if he acts up, it's your problem. I'm not jumping in. I'm not saving the day. I'm not anything because Mr. Fix It, you're gonna have to fix it.
But someone offends me, instead of deciding that, hey, I'm going to stop and I'm going to say, hey, this right here hurts. What we just saw, case in point, is deciding that, oh, Martell, I didn't like what you did, and Martell kept.
Martell is out of control right now. This is what he does, and this is how he gets himself in trouble. And Fletcher, I really wish you would be my husband right now and not be his friend. You know, you can't do that.
Come on,
I heard that, Nail.
It's just like a damn toddler who's going to keep on, and then he'll eventually stop. And, you know, I don't know, maybe take a nap or get up and walk away from the table. That's just Martell.
He says that's just Martell. He'll eventually stop. Oh my God. Chris, you out here looking like a real bitch. That's your wife. He telling to shut up. And you talking about he'll eventually stop? Wow. That's crazy work right there. Okay, free brother Martell. Oh, I think Martell is doing a perfectly good job freeing himself, okay?
Hey, I don't care. Listen. Get the head. And after you give me the opportunity, what? Maurice, stop talking. You just told me to stop talking. Maurice, stop talking. Maurice, after that. Maurice, stop talking. Do you have to control?
Marsau is trying to tell Maurice and Martell to stop talking. He's trying to be the voice of reason. Because y'all know usually it's Marsau and Martell arguing. It's usually Martell and Marsau arguing. But this time it's Martell and Maurice arguing. Oh yeah. Let's continue.
Yes, I did stop. All right. So now, here's the thing. Okay, guys? I think we can all agree that today was a success. On the boat. On the boat was pretty cool. All right. Let's just table this for today. I think that me and Martell are definitely too emotional right now to deal with this situation. Marcel's right. We need to table it. And, you know, this trip is really not about this. Oh my God!
Yes, it's PJ time.
Okay, so then they show what everybody is doing, like a little slide. They show what everybody is doing. Destiny is meeting up with Will, Latisha, and Marsau. I don't know if they hiking or what they doing. And Martell and Chris Fletcher are having a conversation. So let's visit these conversations.
Relaxing environment. Peace. Kimmy picked a good location. She also picked a fight for Martell last night. Why can't that in this? No.
He asked Fletcher, Chris Fletcher, was his wife mad at him? Now, Martell, you know good and well Nell felt some type of way about you telling her to shut up. And Chris Fletcher did not defend her. And Chris, he's talking all calm to Martell, like it's nothing.
She ain't mad, but she's like, you got to tell Martell to stop talking to me like that. I said I didn't know if he was talking to you or Destiny because Destiny like wrapped his damn head up and pulled his neck jacket or something. And I told her to stop about 4 times. Yeah. But you know, Destiny was a little drunk. Oh, Lord. She was
So Martell says that Destiny was drunk and being aggressive to him. Martell says she grabbed on him about 3 times. Whew. Now, Destiny did grab him and tell him, don't be talking to Nell like that. But he did need to get grabbed on. But Will, he even said that Destiny is too aggressive, and Will pretty much said he is not interested in Destiny. Him and Will and Ken was having a conversation, and he said it. He pretty much said he is not interested in Destiny. She's too aggressive. She tries to be a girl's girl, but she's really not. I said, let's continue.
But then I'm busting at the liar. Wait a minute, who's talking about, Maurice or Marsau? I was talking about Maurice at the time. Oh, okay. How you feel about that, though? Y'all discussing? You know what? I feel that Kimmy shouldn't even... I understand that's your husband, but if you have a problem, you talk to your husband about it, and your husband talk to me about it. Right. Don't you be confronting me about nothing I haven't said about your husband. Must be a Scott thing.
I think she didn't like what Martell said. She said she didn't like the fact that Martell was laughing at Marie's situation. And she was like, isn't that what caused the whole issue with us and Martell from the very beginning, us laughing? So she was like, how do you get a chance to laugh at Maurice?
Now, this conversation that Latisha and Marsau is having right now about how Kimmy felt, this conversation between these two is going pretty well. Well, later on, it will not be going well with these two at all. Guys, Marsau, he is a piece of work, y'all. He is something else. When I tell y'all he embarrassed Latisha again, he embarrassed her again, guys. She started crying and everything. I just was shaking my head. I don't want to get ahead of myself because this was at the end of the episode when these two had their conversation. And he was so condescending. He kissed her on the forehead, but was talking down to her, talking at her. He wouldn't even try to hear this woman out. He wanted to know how can he buy her out of the company. Y'all heard me right. He want to get her out of the company. And it was given to me. He want out the marriage and he want out of the business as well. He said, how much is it going to take to buy you out? I said, hell no. Y'all, when I tell you the disrespect is at an all-time high, okay? So, anywho, let's continue listening to them while things were a little bit calmer and they were talking. Because the clip the pictures I just showed y'all right here, this went all the way left. So let's listen to calmer times with Latisha and Marsau.
You think that's all good?
Martel didn't believe the story. He was laughing at the story. He wasn't laughing at the outcome of the situation. To go around and say he's laughing at this car.
Why do all these men take up for Martel and Martel be putting them on total blast? And I know some people would like to say, oh, it's because Martel got the dirt on them. Martel got the dirt on them. But here's my response to that. Whether Martel got some dirt or not, they're with women that don't give a fuck. And I'm not gonna say the women don't give a fuck, but they're not gonna do shit. They're not going nowhere. Kimmy already let it be known that she's not going anywhere. She wants her marriage to work. And look, I'm cool with that. I ain't got no smoke for Kimmy. That's her business. But y'all don't have to bow down to Martel. What the fuck is going on? And it's like Marsau was giving him a run for his money, but now it's like everybody is just scared of old Marty Marr. Look, y'all, I don't know what they think Martel is gonna do to them. I just don't know. I don't know. What's it giving to y'all? Wanda will be going live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I am here for it because this is really getting sad at this point, guys. Marsau have humiliated Latisha for the last couple episodes. I'm like, what is happening here? But guess what, y'all? If she like it, I love it. So let's carry on.
Stuff like that. That's not the case. But at the same time, Martel has been sensitive about stuff like that too. So at the dinner table, Reese came back with his response. If you disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you. You hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you.
So you feel like at dinner with Maurice and Martel, that was a prime example of the definition of when Reese feel disrespect, he gonna disrespect back, and that's why he went low.
I think that's exactly what happened. Did you think that Kimmy was a little over? I thought she was overacting.
They are great deflectors and great gaslighters. They're really good at.
Whoa, Destiny say the Scots are deflectors. That what she's telling Will. Let's listen to what else Destiny got to say about the Scots.
Trying to present alternative realities right in your face.
There you go. You summed it up. Okay. Those are going in my head, but I've been around them enough, but I feel like that they don't feed off each other.
And that's why you get a different version of them when they're alone.
I feel like everybody have like that person, like Ken and Will, then you have Martel and Chris, and then there's you and Maurice. And it's like when you and Maurice agree on something, like me and Kimmy was saying, even with me and Kimmy, it was like, well, we feel like you and Kimmy. I'm like, me and Kimmy have never gained up on anybody. When it was me, Kim, and Destiny, when we was agreeing with Destiny, it was all good. But as soon as we disagreed, then now it's a gang up.
I think you can be a bit combative. I feel like sometimes you do it for the sake of. I think you might like to debate.
Wow.
I was on the debate team.
There you go, right?
I don't think I'm combative. I think I don't have a problem with confronting things in the moment.
I'll say this. You're right. You're very direct. But I think when alcohol gets involved, it starts to lean more towards the combative side.
No, that's with or without.
She wants to fight with me on the boat, and I was like, I'm not.
Y'all, Destiny said that is with or without alcohol, that she be ready to go, and she be on 10. Well, y'all know she told us a couple seasons back she got that big D energy. I know everybody remember that. I agree with Will about Destiny. Let's continue.
Do it. And she's like, you disrespect me, you call me a hoe when I said don't trust that hoe boss. And I was like,
yes, it was.
I was like, you know what, at the end of the day, I missed our relationship. I was like, I love you. I hate that we're not able to cut up and have a good time like we usually do when we travel.
If you're not ready for the relationship to end and to burn all the bridges, don't burn all the bridges. But once you're ready for the bridges to burn, like this thing on fire.
Here's something else. And then you did something else. And then I'm like, and then look at you, rolling your eyes and your body language. And I'm like, because I'm annoyed. I am.
I will say that is annoying. I do that is annoying. Like when you try.
Well, I'm not gonna talk to you. You gonna roll your eyes. I said, well, I'm gonna roll my eyes. Like it's just what you gotta try
to control it though, because you set the tone.
Whoa.
At the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. Period.
See, you're gonna be very, very good in your circle. You're gonna see a big difference if you decide that when someone says something, those feelings are valid. Right?
So just ignore my feelings?
Ignore your hurt.
I don't see how something can be resolved if I own up to it.
He told Tisha, basically just ignore it. And if her feelings are hurt, just ignore it. I don't know, y'all couldn't have a husband like Marsau. All he does is chastise Latisha. Y'all, and it's so hard to watch at this point. All he do is chastise this woman. And now he trying to buy her out the company, buy her out the marriage. Y'all, he didn't say that part. I added that. But y'all, it's just a mess. Marsau seems like he's checked out and his face tells it all. I agree. I so agree with that. His face was very, very telling. And the way he acted towards Latisha, even in the scene that we're listening to right now when they were just talking, it's like he talks at her. He don't talk to her to get an understanding as a husband and wife or whatever. He talks at her. And it's like he really be wanting to say, shut the fuck up. You're irritating me. That's what it's always giving for me. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I felt like he treated her better when maybe I forget what season that was, but it was a couple seasons back. He wasn't this vocal and stuff. He was always kind of like a jokester and his jokes never land and stuff like that. But now he's just downright mean and ugly when it comes to Latisha. He wasn't this mean and ugly, before. I don't know what the hell going on. I don't know if he just tired of this shit. I don't know if he faking. I don't know what to say. Y'all drop it in the chat. Do y'all think he's faking? Or is he just sad? I don't know.
Say, okay, this is what I want to do to fix it, but I'm still hurt and you're not acknowledging the hurt that you caused me.
Okay, so if she doesn't want to deal with that hurt, then that's fine. At least you dealt with your hurt. At least you dealt with the fact that you hurt someone else. Like, if you choose to apologize, that's on you. I'm not going to apologize if you apologize, because then that's not a real apology. I think everybody's in the mood for resolve and in the mood to move forward.
The energy is giving that. I'm excited to see what we're going to be working on today.
Kim got some more stuff for us.
I'm sure.
You want to walk back up?
No.
Come on, let's
we'll call a ride.
Come on, you gonna leave by myself?
Oh my goodness. Oh, babe, it's so relaxing. Remind me how we're going to be when we get out, when we walk around Scott and
All I do is walk around the neck.
Coming up on Love and Marriage.
Okay.
I'm doing a lot of. The hell that? We didn't run it.
Okay, so Maurice and Marsau is having a conversation right now. Let's listen to that conversation.
Hell no, man. Okay, you try it. First of all, it's like a 250-foot elevation.
Nothing, Marsau. Nothing. Hey, and it's a mental thing, by the way.
It's not a mental thing.
It feels like it's mental.
It's not a physical.
It is. Just get your knees up, brother.
Then the conversation went a little left. Actually, went all the way left. This is a Scot. And as a Scot man, we hold this thing dearly that we have to outthink our opponent, not out-talk. I think that it'd be helpful for Maurice to be reminded of who we are, what we stand for. It's the Scot brain. Last night, you got hit, and then you said, I'm hitting back. Are you proud of it? No, you're not. You'll never be. No, that's not a problem, homie. That's not a problem. Can't unsay it. I got out of character. Number one, you're doing the same thing we said not to do. You can't decide that you're going to respond to seconds and what offends you. I mean, I'm working on being better. Like, and I'm okay with confrontation. It is what it is. But I don't want it to be that. So don't get going. He who angers you controls you. Marsau's right. Martell got me out of character. I generally want to be a good influence on Martell. However, I dropped the ball on this. I'm doing a lot of soul searching and thinking about the conversation we had the other day. Who was that black? Oh, yeah. UNT. I think she wants so bad to get an identity other than, Marsau's wife. But I'm like, what's so bad about that? I thought that I had someone that is like.
He says she wants so bad to have another identity besides I'm Marsau's wife. She does have an identity, Marsau. Where have you been? Do you not see your own wife? She definitely has an identity. This man, y'all, he done lost his mind.
Ooh, I can help you do that right there. I remember the first time I thought about being with T for life. I was working on that house across the street from the school, and she walked in, and she's like, oh man, this is gonna be so nice. Ooh, and she kind of said, we could have this right here. And it was like, oh, word. So it's like, now you see my dreams, you see my visions, and now you made yourself a part of these things right here. But like, for the last few years, it was like, well, I wanna be part of the meetings. I said, okay, well, but I can't be part of the meetings, I wanna be in PTA, okay? Well, then I want you to get my office done. Okay. Well, I want you to, with the same time, Bill Scott Manor. Okay. I want you to do all these different things right here. And in my mind, I'm like, bro, what happened to we doing? If I wanted to be alone, then I wouldn't have got married. I want a life partner, not necessarily a business partner. And at this point, I'm just confused about what to do. The more that you're talking, man, is concerning. You got to find out, actually, is this dividing us? Saying, sweetheart, this right now is a time I actually need you. It's gotten extremely heavy, and I need some help carrying this stuff up this hill. And the bad part about it is her first words are going to be, well, I don't know. I tried to help, but I don't know how I fit in. I'm like, well, sweetie, I tell you to do this right here, but you don't want to listen to me. You want to just grab the damn steering wheel. Give me what I've earned. For over the last 14 years, I've proven that these words mean something, that these hands build something, that this guy does something. I don't know, Reese. I'm frustrated. I know. If you're working your fingers to the bone and you're looking over the shoulder and you're like, man, where's my partner? I think you're at the point right now where you have to have clarity on, hey, are we doing this moving forward? The businesses that you feel like, you know what, I actually need help in, and I need help now, right? Ask, like, how much would it cost for me to buy you?
I don't get it neither.
Yeah, I talked to Kimmy about this. I asked her, I was like, how much would it cost for me to buy you out of Sky Imperial? Instantly, she's like, you're not buying me out. Why?
Oh, so Maurice asked Kimmy to buy her out as well. So they both want to buy. I didn't see this part, guys. They both want to buy Latisha and Kimmy out of their businesses. All righty then.
Hell no. You can't buy me out. That's it. And so I said,
Kimmy said, hell no.
To buy you out of Smoke and out of Black. And so then the follow is do you think that you contribute this amount? Yeah, it's like, listen, how much do you think I put in? Then that's when you can open up and actually have a conversation about value and needs and where we're at.
Coming up on Love and Mayor's Huntsville.
Do you think?
Wow. Okay. Let's kick it on over to Will and Ken.
Y'all morning rendezvous? No, dude, her cabin is on top of
Destiny dropped them off.
You know, right? Yeah, I was scared on the way over. Nah, just pick me up on my way out. How'd it go last night? Bro, we got some sleep. I feel it. I've been trying to rest this whole time. It's been like a relaxing vibe, like, getting up here, this fresh air. It's a retreat. Yeah, it's definitely done what it's supposed to do. Yeah. So as much as I've gotten to know everybody, I still kind of sometimes feel like the new guy. So it's really good to have Will here, somebody I can actually be comfortable around. And I mean, after yesterday, me and him probably have a lot to talk about. What do you think about this guy trying to tell you how you need to feel on the boat yesterday? I was like, damn, let him feel how he feels. Like, you want me to be upset about her possibly going and seeing another guy? I think they want you to react the way that they will react. Or they think you should react. Yeah. But actually, they probably even wouldn't react that way. They probably because I'm pretty sure they wouldn't. If either one of their wives said that they spun the block, I don't think they would be out like they claim. No, they wouldn't. I'm pretty sure. No, yeah, so I'm pretty sure they just. Come on, man. Yeah. People, it sounds real good to say something. You would do something in a situation you've never been through. Right. Make you eat those words, man. Yeah, life will do that, dude. Right. Life will do that. It is what it is, man. How's Trish doing? You know, she seemed to be getting a little emotional yesterday. I really think that she's starting to really understand the bulk of what I've been trying to tell her for a while. Like, what you mean? I mean, like, I don't think too many married people enjoy knowing that they failed at something that's supposed to be, you know, especially as religious as they are. Right. But now she's starting to see that, like, some of the choices she made is going to is definitely not going to be a quick and easy process. Do you think, for real, straight up, looking into the future, do you think that you're going to stick around? It's a tough situation. It's definitely tough. Yeah. Because I do love her. Yeah. I'm in love with her. Of course. Like, me and Trisha, we could be so good. We could be good. But I'm the type where I'm getting to the age where I'm for what's best. Yeah. You know what I mean? And sometimes what's best not be what we want. I mean, we're gonna see. Let it play out. So what you and Destiny got going on though? Like, Destiny, my homegirl, dude. I told you, like, she's
listen to what he said about Destiny.
She's always fun. Right. But like last night, I'm not even gonna lie, like, the decision to just be friends is set in more last night, where she started drinking. You see how she had when she started like that. And Martell got into it. She started pulling at him. And I was like, man, I think she fell asleep one time. I was like, dude, I definitely would not want to deal with this. So you don't think you and Destiny would ever, like, try to...
He said he definitely would not want to deal with this. Talking about Destiny. That's who they talking about, guys. So I think it's safe to say that Will is definitely not interested in Destiny like that. He said he just wants a friendship with her. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Now Kimmy got the guys little building a bench table that they supposed to be doing, and it's supposed to be for them to bond and things like that. So Maurice picks Marsau and Martell to be on his team, and then the newcomers, which would be Will, Chris Fletcher, and Ken, they are on a team. So they are seeing who can build it the best, the fastest, or whatever. Kimmy brings this lady in that works there, and she picks Marsau, Martell, and Maurice bench. So they were the winners. These three was the winners. So moving on from that, they did have some conversations while they were building. It wasn't given really that much. So we just gonna move on. Kimmy says she likes seeing Maurice using his hands and things like that again. But let's get on over to the dinner. Let's get into this. Because this is where things get a little spicy. Things get a little spicy, guys.
Mm-hmm. And so I appreciate that.
Because Martell, he got his foot back on people's neck, guys. And this time it's Latisha. He wants to know, Latisha, what's your deal breaker? He's putting the heat on again about these deal breakers because he want to know, is she gonna admit that she have forgave Marsau for infidelity and stuff like that, like Kimmy admitted. But Tisha, she's not folding. She said her deal breaker remains the same. Tisha said, I'm standing on business. I told y'all I ain't never been cheated on. I told y'all that it never happened to me. That's not my life. Though that's what she said, y'all. That's not my life. I've never been through that. That's what she said. So hey, it is what it is. But Martell, he looking at her real strange because we all know that Martell feel like that's a goddamn lie. So let's listen to how these conversations went.
This trip was a huge success, and I just want to say thank you. I wasn't really expecting, this much love out at Cuddle Camp.
Listen, every host gets a brownie point for nobody storming off and going home.
There we go. There we go.
So we have earned some brownie points this trip. I want to say thank you for everybody for coming. We're happy that we get to share time with people who can pour into us. I know it was a surprise to be outside with nature. That's not kind of what we do. I like the glam part to the glamping. Mm-hmm. And so I appreciate everybody.
Guys, and Tisha also catch smoke from Ken because Tisha tries to bring up, say she's sorry again for mentioning to Trish about he was in other women's DMs. So Ken brought it up that he heard a whole bunch of stuff about Marsau. And she was like, what you hear? What you hear? Tisha, cut it out. This is what I'm going to have to tell you, Tisha. Cut it out. You know damn well what everybody done heard. You know what everybody done heard. That he done been with all them women and he was in the back of black with women and all kind of scandalous stuff. I know that a woman called me telling me all kind of stuff that happened with her and Marsau, and it was a hot mess. So everybody done heard what your husband allegedly had been doing. I don't know what he doing now, but allegedly he was doing a whole bunch, okay? And somebody sent Tisha this video because she says that she don't know what the gossip have been. She don't know what people been saying, and that's what she told Ken. She told him, she said, well, what they say about him? What they say about him?
It's your girl, Ariane Curry.
The Scots asked.
And we delivered. Let's get into it.
Maurice was his lie. His alibi.
Oh.
And he couldn't do nothing without Maurice. Maurice is always there. That was my first time having a dig in my mouth and a dig in my coochie.
Kinky enough is brother to brother, Martell. You don't think?
I didn't know that he had a wife. He threatened me. He said, if you tell a wife, I'm going to come and kill you.
Today we are sitting here with the beautiful Chantel. How are you doing?
Flesh.
In the
Y'all know I had to throw that in there because Latisha talking about that she don't know what Ken is talking about. Girl, stop the cap. Everybody know. Moving on.
There's something you can learn from anybody. People that aren't married, you can learn something. People that are married 30 years. People that are 7. Because it took us a minute to get here too. And we've learned things along the way.
With me and Trish being the single couple, like, I want to be able to come within this group and get the knowledge that I need for us to go further.
Listen, guys, this is gonna get spicy.
She spent the block, I spent the block. She realized the grass wasn't greener, I realized the grass wasn't greener. She's divorced now.
Thank God. Whew, I'm just having a moment here. Because for the most part, I think we've all had a nice bonding experience, which was like something I needed after the chaos and stuff I've been going through for the last couple of months. I just want to live out this moment for as long as possible.
At the end of the day, me and Tisha are in a pretty decent space right now. But a lot of people have insinuated that you should leave Tisha.
Whoa.
Y'all going through too much. Y'all not even married. And it's like, what kind of advice is that? If y'all want to see us win, it should be positivity.
You know what, Ken? I want to apologize to you again about the.
This is Latisha talking to Ken.
About that.
Right.
Tell Ken, don't be listening to everything on social media because they be saying stuff about him on social media too. Like one of the ladies came back to me and she was like, "You need to go tell Trish that Ken be in these girls' DM."
Okay.
I didn't have facts and it was true or not. But when I was talking to Trish, it was like a girlfriend conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Yo, Marsau look real irritated.
I'm just the type of person that, like, I've heard a lot of things about Marsau, but I'll never come back and be like, hey.
Well, I don't think you talk to me about my husband. You can talk to Marsau about it.
I wouldn't even bring it up because it's not even, if I don't have the facts, I'm not gonna say anything that could be damning to y'all situation.
What have you heard about Marsau?
Y'all hear her? She keep asking Ken, what have you heard about Marsau? What have you heard about Marsau? Tisha, if you don't cut this shit out, girl, everybody done heard.
It's neither here or there. It's probably the same thing you heard. What? You know what I mean? It's like,
he said it's probably the same thing you heard. And she gonna say, what? See, Tisha, this is why people don't be believing you. When you try to sit up there and say, oh, that's never happened to me. That's never happened to me. For shit like this, Tisha. Because you're trying to act like you just dumbfounded and you don't know what the hell this man didn't heard about your husband. And he had to tell you, you've heard it too. And you try to play like you didn't hear it. You know what? I say if people want to be delusional, let them be delusional. That's all I can say.
Like the whole black situation, the back room.
The back room.
And the Scots, and they having these, I wouldn't say Diddy parties, but you know what I'm saying?
No, he didn't, y'all. He said the Diddy parties. And y'all know what that mean, them Diddy parties. Ooh, wee. Marsau, let me find out y'all got the baby oil back there. Moving on.
I have had people come to me and say that wasn't true.
Right.
And it caused issues in our marriage. Right. So I didn't want to cause issues in our relationship.
She said she had people to come to her with shit that wasn't true. Okay.
Begging him to say something now.
Whoa, did y'all hear that? Marsau jumped in and told Tisha, you begging him to say something now? Saying that Latisha is begging Ken to say something. And she kept saying, well, what have you heard? What have you heard? Y'all, Marsau stepped in and said, you begging him to say something now? Oh, shit.
Begging nothing. I'm asking.
What is it? What is it? What you heard? What you heard? What you say? What you heard? What you heard?
Yeah.
People said stuff to damage our marriage. Hey, can you tell me more stuff so maybe I can just, we had issues before. Can you tell me some more? But see, more so. That's the reason why I would never trust. That's why when you say that, because it doesn't make sense for me to come to you as somebody heard. What? I'm just saying, like, why would you teach it? That's your sister. I know. You see her eyes?
So you're the one pouring.
I was her eyes. He's literally begging every guy to take her.
I'm not begging anybody. Let's get that right.
Everybody at the table has heard something about someone at the table. And I don't know what parts y'all believe, what parts you don't believe. If you have a question you would like for me to answer, I want to be transparent today.
What's the deal breaker?
Uh-oh, there go old Marty Marr. Marty Marr, he done brought up the deal breakers again. Oh, Lord. Martell, he just cannot stop with these deal breakers. Let's listen to what Tisha got to say now, y'all. Y'all, I was so embarrassed for Tisha. I would have just had to get under a pillow or just something, hide behind a tree. I was just so embarrassed for Latisha. I'm like, girl, please stop it.
Got together. A lot of our conversation was infidelity. Because I was like, yeah, that's a deal breaker for me. Like, I'm not with it. And he was not with it. Now, from some of the divorces we've had to watch and the children and the things that we've watched families go through, and from some of the therapies we've been in, I would like to believe that our marriage could withstand
Infidelity.
Infidelity? Infidelity,
I'm happy you're saying that. Love that you've been transparent, honest about and I feel that you should put that out. I might accept this, or I might not. Right.
I think marriage is a commitment. And I don't ever intend on throwing my commitment away.
Okay, Kimmy.
I always think about tearing down marriages, but I think about building mine up. And I want to be here for my wife forever.
Deal breakers are for deal breakers.
Tisha, what's up? You got a deal breaker? I know you had a deal breaker a long time ago. Is your deal breaker still the same?
Uh-oh.
My deal breaker still stands.
What is that?
You were there.
What's the deal breaker?
He was there. He know what it was. If I found out that Marsau was cheating on me, I would leave him.
Did y'all hear that? They threw it back to an old episode. And Latisha said, my deal breaker is if I found out Marsau was cheating on me, I would leave him. Ooh, wait. Let's continue.
When you start thinking about deal breakers, you think about breaking the deal. And I think that so many times we start focusing on what would break it versus what would make this thing stronger. You want to know what it takes to be married 19 years is that sometimes Tisha sticks by me when she doesn't want to be. And so you telling me, hey, I'm here and I'm not going, that's what it takes. Because marriage is not about the love, it's not about the life, it's not about the waking up in the morning, not going to bed in anger. Marriage is about the commitment.
But I'm just saying, are y'all happy? Because I ain't gonna lie, I see a lot of times on the table just a lot of times just ain't happy.
I'm happy as
I'm not saying.
Will say a lot of people is married that ain't happy. You know what? I can attest. Will, he wasn't lying. Because, guys, a lot of people nowadays, they be saying that they is staying in their marriage for financial reasons and all that stupid shit. That's stupid to me. If you don't want to be with somebody, just leave. Why are you making yourself miserable and the other person miserable too? Just split the shit and go on about your business. Life is too short to be sitting up being with somebody that you don't want to be with for some fucking financial reasons, health insurance, all that stuff. That's materialistic mess. I don't care. If I don't want you no more, it's deuces. I'm going to go on about my business. And if I have an inkling that you don't want me no more, I'm still going about my business. Whether it's true or not. But if you make me feel like you don't want to be in this marriage no more, then I'll end it for you. You don't got to end it. I'm going to end it for you. Let's continue.
Anybody right now, but I'm just saying I see a lot of solemn faces around this bitch. A lot.
So of course you're not going to be happy in a relationship all the time. You're not happy with your kids all the time. You're not happy with yourself all the time. You're not happy with the decision that you make all the time. Right. But does the good outweigh the bad? And that's what you say.
Far outweighs the bad.
What Tisha said is a true statement. Sometimes you're going to have ups and downs, ebbs and flows. It makes me think about us in business, and it makes me think about us in marriage. And of course, what she says makes a lot of sense. I agree. And I think the most respect you can give someone to let them know where you stand with them. So I think it's time for me and Tisha to have a quick, tough conversation.
He said a quick, tough conversation. Okay. This is Marsau. Now he's pulling Tisha to the side. This conversation gonna go real left, y'all. He's gonna be disrespectful, condescending. He gonna ask her about buying her out the business. I mean, it's just all gonna go left. And she starts crying because I mean, he showed her no mercy, guys. Let's continue.
Leaving the door. Leaving the door. Not showing my sweat.
Oh my God.
How's it going?
Listen, guys.
It's good. I like what everybody's saying about this, like a place of resolve. So, babe, I was thinking, it's like I don't know, I've been talking to Reese looking at Black a couple of days ago, and then like now it's like, I just want to make sure that we're on the right path. As far as scope and Black is concerned, like, what would it cost for me to buy you out?
Damn.
What would it cost for me to buy you out?
Is this a real question?
I'm just asking.
Why would you ask me that?
Well, because I want to know, like, where do you see your value?
why are you even thinking about buying?
He asked her where do she see her value in the company? Basically letting her know I don't value you in this company. You bring nothing to the table. How much is it gonna take for you to go on about your damn business? That is what he's saying.
Of the company. Because for me, when you ask a question like that, that means let's start separating. So you start with the company.
That is what that means.
Go from there to, well, hey, how much is going to cost for me to have Scott Manor on my own? And then that's divorce.
Y'all heard that? And then that's divorce. Yeah. Tisha catching on. She is.
So to me, what I'm hearing right now is that you're wanting to move in a different direction.
Okay. You dismiss your thoughts for one moment and pay attention to the man that's in front of you trying to communicate to you. I didn't say, hey, let's get a divorce. I brought you out here to talk to you about exactly what I'm thinking. What do you do in the companies that you can say that it's valued so high?
I'm not as involved. I was more involved in the beginning of the company to help build it to where it's at today. But now you have your team and you've been pushing me up. When I try to do things, you're like, well, no, such and such got this. So you're not even trying to work with me.
No, I am trying to work with you.
You're not, though.
I feel alone in this business. And because we're in business together and married, I feel alone in that. I remember telling you years ago, I was like, hey, I feel alone in this. It's the actual state of being. When I wake up in the morning, I go to the gym.
He was definitely trying to gaslight her.
When I fly to Houston, I'm by myself. When I come home, when you're at events and stuff like that, I'm by myself. Don't ask me why I feel lonely when 99% of the time I'm alone. And you were like, oh, well, if you're feeling lonely, that's going to start you to cheat. And I'm like, I said, I feel alone, not lonely. When you see me wake up in the morning, when you see it's raining, but I'm still out there, when you see it's 95, 107 degrees, but I'm still out there, when you see me on Father's Day in the rain, working, is that somebody's sacrificing to get this stuff done. And so when you get frustrated at me for not getting your stuff done first, I'm like, well, what do you think I was doing? Like, T, this is my life. I live to work for my family. Just because I don't complain, it doesn't mean it's easy. And then you're like, hey, I want to spend some more time with you. I'm like, cool. And you text me and you say, you want to grab lunch? I would like, when I'm working my ass off out there for you, instead of you getting frustrated with me about not stopping work, I would like for you to say, hey, you know what? I can support you by bringing you some lunch.
Whoa.
When the last time we had that?
Are you going to listen?
Yeah, but it's taking a very long time.
Oh,
she's done plenty of times on your job sites. But that's not a date.
See, I don't have time to date because I'm building a mansion.
Oh!
Marsau, but you have to balance it. I understand you have to work. But it's like, when does it come a time where it's like, babe, I'm going to make time for you too? What do you want from me? Do you want me to walk away? Is that what you want?
Oh.
No, you can't buy me out the company, Marsau.
Whoa.
You know what, Tisha? Why can't you just hear the words I'm saying? Why is it that after 2 decades of me working my ass off for everything, I can't even get a wife who I can't even get a wife who I do everything for to even hear the words out of my mouth? I want you to know this. I want you to know to the bottom of my heart.
Y'all hear how frustrated he got? When she said, you cannot buy me out the company, he want her out of his company, guys. Y'all, he started cursing and everything. That's that bleeping y'all heard. I don't know which cuss words he was using, but he was cussing her ass out.
While I'm doing it, telling people about what they should do in their marriage, my man is begging me for help. My man is begging me to listen to, and I won't listen to the man who has dedicated his life to me. I want you to know that because that's exactly how I feel. I feel like I am 100% alone. I do not have a teammate, and even when I try to communicate, to the best of my knowledge, I simply cannot because I have a wife who says she loves me, but she refuses to listen to me.
Damn.
Hurting. I have a wife, when I try to talk to her, she's tearing me down saying, why would you say this? Or why would you do this? Instead of actually listening and understanding my feelings.
Y'all, she crying now.
Marsau, I don't know where we go from here. I feel like I have done my part. I try to be involved, but it's like you're pushing me away. And there's only so many times that I can keep trying before I give up and feel like you don't want me around. Like you're saying all these things that you're on your own because you're choosing that path. You may feel alone in business, but I feel alone as well.
I don't know why. I don't know why I talk.
Damn.
Because it's clear you don't care.
Sorry.
No, you're not sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not sorry. No, you're not sorry. You're patronizing and you don't give a.
Damn.
This is so up.
Yeah, it is. You know what? No, let's go.
No.
Let's go.
This is so up. Like you just ruined the whole moment.
Come on, baby.
No, I don't want to go.
I made a mistake trying to talk to you.
No, I don't want to go.
Did y'all hear that? He said, I made a mistake trying to talk to you. Lord, take the wheel.
This is so crazy.
I can't even be listening to you. Maybe I'm just not smart enough.
Clearly, Marsau and I were not on the same page. And we haven't been on the same page for a while. I am hopeful that we'll work it out. I just don't see how after this. I don't want to be here anymore.
So she said she don't even want to be there no more.
Cool, Marsau, we get together. We get together.
Oh, y'all good.
Ooh, y'all, that was hard to watch. So it goes off right there with Tisha in the chair crying and Marsau walks away. But next week is the first part to the reunion, part 1. Guys, Destiny says Latisha told her that Marsau, she said that either she got to divorce Marsau or she has to bicker and fight with Destiny. Basically saying Marsau told her to do this. And Latisha started telling Destiny, you're lying. I never told you that. I didn't tell you that. I was like, this is a whole mess, guys. But I don't know if Latisha told her that and Destiny kind of messed the words up, or did that, but why would Destiny, and how could she just make that up and say that? I don't know, guys, but listen to this clip.
Loving Marriage Huntsville.
Welcome.
This is from next week.
Loving Marriage Huntsville reunion special. No stone will be left unturned to face the facts and give you the truth about everything that went down this season. A lot of people have considered you this season the most hated husband. Would you forgive him if he cheated on you? What made you split the block, though, the time that
I did not.
What does split the block mean to you, baby?
I just conversated with you.
And do you believe her, Ken? What does Destiny pay to think the real issue is that Tisha has with you?
I don't know if there's a real issue with me, but what Tisha said out of her mouth to me is, I either fight with you or I divorce myself.
Whoa.
Liar.
Absolutely said it at Ken's
I have
barbecue.
never.
Whoa, y'all heard it. Y'all, this was a whole mess. Wait a minute, I can't see. Saying that she is unbothered. Who unbothered? Which one is unbothered? I believe Latisha said that. You think she said it, but she don't want to get in trouble by Marsau? You think that's what it is? Whew. Okay, guys. So that was the end. I hope y'all enjoyed this review because I enjoyed it. I said, guys, I didn't know really what to say about it. I felt bad for Latisha. I really did. But at the same time, all I could say is Latisha, she was talking the right stuff. And she had the right idea when she was saying what she was saying to Marsau. But she kept trying to say, I feel like you don't want me around. Girl, you gotta read the room. It ain't that you feel that way. And it is that way. And the reason you're feeling that way, because it is that way. That's why you're feeling like that. Those feelings is not coming from out of nowhere. They're there because 9 times out of 10, that's what it is. I don't know, guys. I don't believe Destiny. Okay, you think Destiny just made that up? She just pulled that out the clear blue sky? I mean, I don't know. Could be. When a woman is fed up. Guys, I don't think that Latisha's fed up with Marsau. I don't. I think she's frustrated with him, but I do believe she still wants to be with him. That's just my opinion. Now, I can't say that for a fact, but I do. It does seem like that. She still wants to be with him. And look, that's her husband. You know what I'm saying? But they both have to want it. They both have to want it, or it's not going to work. That's all I can say. Marsau feels like those children are grown enough. He's out. Okay, so you say he's out because the kids is old enough, so he want to be out. Okay, okay. Okay, now that she has a voice, he don't want anything to do with her. That's an interesting point. You think she giving him too much mouth? Latisha and Destiny were never friends. Okay. Latisha is too over her marriage. I don't know, guys. I just think the whole thing, hopefully they can get it together in one way or the other, because it don't look like it's getting no better. That's all I can say. So anywho, I will be reviewing the part 1 next week, next Saturday. So y'all stay tuned for that. I hope y'all enjoyed this live. I enjoyed giving it to y'all, but I'm going to get on up out of here. If I need to come back for something else, any of the other people that I be talking about, I will do that. Marsau is losing control. Oh, you think he's losing control? Hey, maybe he could feel like he losing control, but I don't think he losing control. The only thing she's doing different, she's talking a little bit more, but I don't think he losing too much control, guys. I don't. Have a great evening. You too. Destiny lies on Mad Day, huh? So don't believe her. Okay, so y'all feel like Destiny is a liar, pretty much. A lot of people in here feel like Destiny is a liar. Okay, got it. I got it. I got it, guys. Okay, guys. So please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Deuces.